Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, grade 10. And now, this is our new day, new year, and new lesson for our third quarter. Okay, let's proceed to our third quarter. But before that, I just want you to greet a happy new year or a happy 21 new year to us. Okay, so before we proceed to our topic that I will going to discuss to you later on, uh, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung dapat nating pag-usapan in the whole of third quarter. So, this is a third quarter and these are the things that we're going to discuss. The things that we're going to discuss is all about the living things and their environment. So, under of this, we have the nervous system, nerve cell and nervous impulse, endocrine system, male reproductive system, female reproductive system, DNA replication 2, the other one is 1, and the other one is 2. Next is the transcription. Next is the translation. Next is genetic engineering. And lastly, we're going to discuss what is mutation. So today I will going to discuss or I want to share you the things about nervous system. Why is the brain considered the master organ of the whole body? So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify the major parts of the brain and their functions. Also distinguish the two main divisions of the nervous system and compare the functions of the somatic nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. So first, let us know what are the nervous system 3. So we have here the nervous system 3. We have the brain divided into two parts, which is the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Okay? Central nervous system, under of this central nervous system, we have the brain and the spinal cord. Okay? And for our peripheral nervous system, we have the sensory pathway, okay, the motor pathways, and under of the motor pathways, we have the somatic voluntary nervous system, and we have also a automatic involuntary nervous system. And under of the automatic involuntary nervous system, we have the sympathetic division and the parasympathetic division. Okay, let us define what is brain. In the brain, we have the cerebrum. Okay? What is cerebrum? Cerebrum is the reason why you can learn, remember, and perceive. It has no hemisphere, the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. Okay? Cerebrum. Okay? In this side or in this part of the brain, it helps us to remember and perceive and learn. Okay? And it has two hemisphere, the right and the left hemisphere. The next one is the cerebellum. Okay? The past is cerebrum. The next is cerebellum. Okay, what is cerebellum? Okay, regulate your balance, posture, and movement. Therefore, this part is damaged. You may not be able to walk properly. Okay, again, if this part is damaged, you may not be able to walk properly. Okay, again, cerebellum, it regulates your balance, posture, and movement. Okay, cerebrum, learn, remember, and perceive. Okay, anterior to the cerebellum is the brain stem. Okay? So, brain stem, it is divided into upper and the lower brain stem. Inferior to the brain stem is the spinal cord. Alright? As you can see at my background, the spinal cord. The bone, okay? The bone at your back, the spinal cord. Okay? So, this is the longest part of the central nervous system, or CNS. The spinal cord, which is made up of spinal nerves, is protected by bones called vertebra. Pag sinabi nating vertebra, pwede mong iyuko, pwedeng nababali. Bale. Okay? Okay. So, next one, we have the sensory system. Okay? So, this sensory receptor receive information from the environment and then transmit the information to the thalamus. So, the thalamus, okay? The thalamus then further send the information to the appropriate lobes of the brain. Okay? So, let's more elaborate the system. Okay? A medical consultation. Before making a diagnosis, doctor gather information such as which part of the body has problem and causes the sign and symptoms, right? So the brain and the computer, okay? So the computer is pretty much like you, huh? There are the port, mouse, keyboard, monitor, speakers, and others that are controlled by the computer's own brain, which is the CPU. Okay? And also, why it's not look like, it's like the CPU or the brain, the controller of the whole system of the computer is the CPU too. Okay? To the founder, thought the founder. Talking about praying, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Alright? And knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Okay? It's found out in the Proverbs 9, chapter 9, verse 10. Again, thought to ponder. Talking about praying, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. That's all for today. I hope you understand, you learn. Thank you, and God bless you.